All right, this is number 11 from 3.5. So it's the first one that we've done uh, where we've had an inequality instead of an equal sign. So remember, depending on what the inequality is, you'll do something different. Less thans get sandwiched. Greater thans, we do two cases. So since this is a less than sign, we are going to sandwich it. So x minus 1/8 is going to get sandwiched between negative a half and positive a half. Okay. That's what we do in the less than case. All right. And notice it stays less thans the whole time. That's nice and easy to remember, right? If it starts with a less than, it's going to stay less than the whole time. So our job here is to isolate the x. So we're going to have to add 1/8. But because we have this three-part inequality, we're going to have to add 1/8 on all sides of the inequalities. All right, so these can cancel. So we have x sandwiched between, right? Negative 1/2. I'm sorry, in between whatever we get when we do the math here, right? Okay. So you can just put these in your calculator. I'm going to do them by hand just in case somebody's looking at this that doesn't have a calculator. But in order to combine those, we're going to have common denominators. So I'm going to multiply by 4 to the top and bottom of that first fraction, creating an equivalent fraction. 4/8 is still a half, but an equivalent fraction with the same denominator. So negative 4 plus 1 is negative 3. So this side is going to be negative 3/8. Okay. All right, now let's go and do the 1/2 plus 1/8. Same deal. In order for me to add with fractions, I need to have common denominators. So I'm going to multiply by 4 again. So we're going to get 4/8 plus 1/8, which is going to get us 5/8. Now, the solution set, they say they want it in interval notation, so we can't put it in this way. So remember that when you have a three-part inequality like this, it means the numbers between. It'll always mean the numbers between those two numbers. So that means if I were to graph this, right? Let me just put a quick graph up here. Negative 3/8, positive 5/8. I already know I'm graphing the numbers between. Now, because there's no or equal to's, they're just less than signs, we're going to use parentheses. So then it's really easy to see our interval notation is going to be parentheses, negative 3/8, comma 5/8. Okay. Let's go put this in and see what that looks like graphing that on MyLab Math. So we said the solution set is negative 3/8, comma 5/8. Let's go and try to graph it. See if it's, oh, that's it. It says to graph it, but, oh, there we go. Okay. All right, well, I know it's got to be parentheses on both sides. So this is like the easiest multiple choice ever because this is the only one, this D, that has parentheses for both. So that was easy. I don't even have to look at the numbers. Awesome. All right, you guys, thanks for joining me on this number 11. Take care.